I believe it's about credibility and also being ready to face the challenges that is part of the minerals industry history, but something that we also have the power to change and not the least the willingness. And this is what I believe should be expected from a responsible minerals company today.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. Joining me today are Digby founder and CEO Jamie Strauss, as well as GreenRoc Strategic Materials CEO Stefan Bernstein. Stefan, very good to speak with you. Having completed the Digby assessment, what practical steps is your team now taking to build trust with investors, communities, and regulators? And how does this support the long-term credibility of your project?
Yeah, so first of all, it gives us a list of what we are doing well. So I think the first thing is, of course, keep doing that. And then it also shows us things that where we can improve. And I think that's really, really valuable for a company like GreenRoc, which is a young and still a small company, that we have at such an early point of the company's life, have a set of corporate and project analytics at our hand. So going forward, we had a set of aims that are clear to both stakeholders and employees.
How has going through an independent assessment changed how you and your executive team think about risk and opportunity, particularly those that might not have been previously front of mind?
Yeah, well, I mean, surely it has sharpened my eyes to the whole ESG concept. I believe it's about credibility and also being ready to face the challenges that is part of the minerals industry history, but something that we also have the power to change and not the least the willingness. And this is what I believe should be expected from a responsible minerals company today.
Jamie, now that GreenRoc's completed their independent disclosure, how can they use this to their advantage?
Yeah, thanks, Stephen. I mean, look, at the bottom line, this is a practical approach. This is a practical approach to creating value. And creating value is making sure that you've got your community on side. That means you've got your regulators on side. And it makes sure that you're prepared for the ongoing financing and ultimately operations of this asset. I think the three key things are communication, guidance, and preparation. I mean, communication to make sure that the social license to operate, there's complete transparency, there's openness as to the aspirations of the company and the commitments, and to some extent the accountability of that. Guidance to the extent that identifying the opportunities and potentially some risks that come up, particularly in an initial assessment, how they can be mitigated over the short, medium, or longer term, and as that project develops. And then ultimately, this is very much preparation for the different milestones with which Stefan and his executive team have got to go in terms of financing, project delivery, and ultimately into production. So making sure that better prepared earlier so that we can get a more efficient, appropriate basis, and therefore getting a better result, not just for Stefan, the executive team and GreenRoc, but also for Greenland and the local communities around.
Stefan, I hope you'll keep us updated on your ESG journey. Thank you both very much for speaking with us today.
Thanks, Stephen.
Thanks, Stephen.
That's Digby founder and CEO Jamie Strauss and GreenRoc Strategic Materials CEO Stefan Bernstein.